Your AI call agent sounds robotic and confuses customers. The problem? Your prompt. In the next 15 minutes, I'll show you the exact prompt structure that I use for my AI agents that make them sound natural and actually book appointments. I build AI call agents for blue collar businesses using Retell AI, and I see the same mistake happen over and over again. People launch agents with shitty prompts and get shitty results. I'm breaking down the 12 sections that every prompt needs, and by the end of this video, you'll have the exact framework to go out and build your own prompts that actually convert. All right, starting off strong, we have the role. This tells your AI who they are, what they are made to do, and how they should do it. You're essentially assigning it its job, and this should be put at the very beginning of your prompt. All right, so a quick example I'd like to show you when I use the role section is right here. Your name is Ava, a friendly and professional AI assistant for our Tukey AC. Your role is to answer phone calls from customers in a warm, helpful, and efficient tone, assisting them with their HVAC needs. You act as the first point of contact to schedule appointments, answer questions about services, and provide support. So all we're doing here is just letting the agent know, once again, what they were put on this earth to do, and all you need to do is keep it short and concise. Secondly, we have the task. This lets the AI agent know what they are specifically supposed to be doing during the call, like what they should be asking for, as well as the agent's tone during the conversation, and what they're expected to do. This gives the agent a good grasp on its boundaries and purpose. All right, so here's how I lay out my task and objective section for my AI agents. I start off first with a subsection with the specific responsibilities that need to be addressed during the call, and then I number them 1 through 5, or however many steps I have. So like the first one is like book HVAC service appointments for repairs, maintenance, and installations, so just the bare bones there. Number 2, assess urgency level and prioritize emergency calls appropriately. And then we'll also have a subsection somewhere in the prompt letting the agent know how to address these emergency calls and what the right process is. Third, we have answer common questions about services, pricing, and availability. So once again, we just have the FAQ section or just the knowledge base for the agent where he or she can pull from to answer these common questions. Number 4 is collect complete customer information for service dispatch. So essentially just collecting the customer's info that we need to book the appointment. So like the email, their address if need be, their name, and maybe even their phone number. Number 5, provide accurate information about the AC company's policies and services. So once again, the AI agent is going to be pulling from the knowledge base so that he or she can appropriately address the customer. Now we have conversation style. This specifically tells the agent how they should talk to the customer. For example, you could say, speak in a friendly, professional tone, or keep responses concise, 2 to 3 sentences max, or use natural language, avoid robotic phrases, and match the customer's energy level. All right, here's an example I'd like to show you for conversational tone. As you can see right here, I have 2 different subsections. We have personality traits and communication guidelines. So under this conversation tone section, we have 2 different areas where we'd like the AI to improve or to get this knowledge for the conversational tone. So for personality traits, we have friendly and warm, like a helpful neighbor. We have professional and knowledgeable about HVAC services, as this agent was being built for an HVAC company. And lastly, we have empathetic and solution oriented. For the communication guidelines, we have speak in a balanced tone, professional but approachable. We have keep responses concise, 2 to 3 sentences maximum per response. Once again, just keeping it short, don't have to overcomplicate it, and you can always improve on the prompt when you're doing your testing. Call flow. This is the step-by-step process the agent should be following during the conversation, like opening greeting, info gathering, and qualification questions. An example is like greet the caller nicely, ask for their name, identify their problem, collect required information, check availability, and confirm details. Number 5 is objection handling. This is telling the agent how to respond to common customer concerns and when to escalate to a human if needed. Include common objections, scripted responses, and when to escalate in this section. Number 6 is required information. This is the information the AI has to collect in order for us to book the appointment. This is like the customer's name, customer's email, customer's address, or the customer's date and time that they want their appointment. So for the required information section, as you can see, it's a bit more lengthy than the other ones. And this is even shortened just for the video, as it's even lengthier than this. The reason why it's so lengthy is because we want to make sure that the AI gets this right the first time and doesn't mess up. We also need to make sure that the AI captures every single thing we ask it to, as this is required info, because we need this information to book the appointment. So as you can see right here in the 5 subsections that we have basic information, service details, scheduling information, safety and access, and additional details. So for the basic info, as you could guess, we have about first and last name, phone number, email address. For the service details, we have the address, type of home, so is it a home or business, type of issue, and then for the scheduling information, we just have the date or time the customer is requesting. We have the urgency level, and then for the safety and access, we have, will someone 18 plus be home during the service, and is there any access issues like gate code, dogs, lockbox, e-tech. So for the additional details here, this is just anything extra that wasn't prompted for the AI, as like the basic info and scheduling info, blah, blah, blah. Additional details is like special requests or notes. So like maybe how to get to the AC unit or where the AC unit is located, for example. Number 7 is guardrails. This is specifically telling the agent what not to do, like topics to avoid, what not to promise, when to deflect, or legal boundaries. This is something you can always add to as you test the agent. All right, so another quick example I'd like to show you guys is for guardrails, and this is what we want the agent specifically not to do. So for a subsection here, we have like never give out medical advice, guarantee specific diagnosis, make promises about exact repair costs, discuss competitors, share info about other customers, or discuss technical schedules, names, personal information, blah, blah, blah. And then once again, this is a variable. You can always change it when you test the agent. If the agent's giving out info that you, once again, don't want the agent to be given out to the customer, you can just put like number 7, blah, 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 don't give this out, boom. And then the agent won't be giving out that info anymore. Another subsection we got here is if asked about topics outside your scope, just say, that's a great question. Let me connect you with one of our HVAC specialists. And this is when we use a transfer tool. So we transfer it to a human being. One last subsection we got here is medical emergencies. So if the customer is suffering distress, dizziness, stroke, anything like that, we can just have the AI reply with, I understand that you're experiencing health symptoms. Please call 911 or seek medical attention immediately. Once you're safe, we can get your AC fixed. Your health is our priority. As we don't want, our customers scheduling HVAC appointments when they're having heat strokes. And then we could also have more subsections down here for like if a customer becomes abusive or if the agent's unable to handle a task. Once again, that's something you can always add as you troubleshoot the agent. Number 8, we have error handling. This section is pretty important as it can make or break your agent. This tells the agent what they should do if things don't go as planned, like unclear customer responses, missing info, or system problems. Some examples of this is if customers don't give clear responses, politely ask them to repeat, I want to make sure I got this right. Could you repeat this for me? Another example of this is if you don't understand, don't guess, ask clarifying questions. Just to confirm, are you looking for service A or service B? Number 9 is transfer rules. You're just telling the agent when, how, and what to say before transferring the call to a human. Number 10 is verification. This is when you want the agent to confirm the details before officially booking the appointment. You'll be telling the agent what to repeat back, how to verify info, and how the confirmation process goes. Number 11 is how we should close the call. All you're doing in this section is letting the agent know its final steps, like saying the final thank you, next steps, and where to get help. Last but not least is number 12, which is FAQ responses. All this is just pre-written answers to common customer questions like cost, business procedures, availability, and business hours. Some quick tips when writing your prompt is to be specific, not general. Use examples, keep it updated, and keep it a reasonable length, about 1,000 to 2,000 words. All right, that'll be all. I hope this helps you in your AI journey, and feel free to download my free Retell AI template in the description. It includes all 12 sections pre-formatted so you can just fill in your business details.